What is going on, good and wonderful people? Here to bring another video. And today we're talking about the Pittsburgh Penguins opening night 2025-2026 roster. We're going to tell the forwards, the defense, and all the main guys that are going to be the main guys for the 2005-2026 season. Starting off with the big four. Of course, we have Sidney Crosby, captain, heart and soul of the Pittsburgh Penguins. First line centerman. Then we have 71, Genny Malkin. And we also have returning also from last season, Rickard Rakell had a career year last year, who's most likely going to get traded, and the Pens are going to hope for him to repeat that success. Also, we got Brian Russ, one of the last Pittsburgh Penguins of the 2016 and 2017 back-to-back cup runs. So, yeah, we got some other veterans like Anthony Mantha. He's just going to be traded most likely, and he is most likely just trying to get his game back. We got Noah Chari, who will be third or fourth line centerman. And we also got Philip Tomasio, who was traded last year from the Nashville Predators to the Pittsburgh Penguins, one of their young prospects. So yeah, Pens also have Ben Kindle, one of their younger prospects, and a lot of people say he could be something special according to Penguins fans. So yeah, Blake Wizzot, don't know much about him. If there's players I don't know much about, just forgive me, but we got Philip Handler, one of the prospects, Tommy Novak, Connor Delaware. So yeah, the Pens have some interesting pieces. Like, obviously, they're not going to do anything. We're also going to predict where the Pens are going to go this year. And yes, I don't have my jersey on, unfortunately, but so yeah, we got forwards, defensemen, Ryan Shea, Matt Dumba, who was traded to the Pittsburgh Penguins, and he's not staying for long. He's most likely getting traded at the deadline if he can. We got Parker Wotherspoon, Harrison Bunke, Brunke, I think I'm pronouncing his name right. Cab Jones, I think that guy's an former Edmonton Oiler. Connor Clifton, Eric Carlson, who's going to be either the first pairing defenseman or second pairing, and the Pens are going to want to try to trade him this trade deadline, and he's signed for 10 million for 3 more years. And also on defense, thankfully he's going to play, hopefully with no health conditions, is number 58, Chris Letang, who's part of the Pittsburgh Penguins long-serving trio of the three-headed monster with Crosby, Malkin, and Letang. And for goalies, even though I don't have it on screen, sorry I don't have it on screen, but Tristan Jarry, Joe Blomqvist, and Arthur Swabs, who most likely will be sent down back to Wilkes-Barre in the AHL. So yeah, when I look at this team, what do I predict? Like, if they do get into the playoffs, I don't think they're going to go far. I think it's just going to be a wild card and a first round exit. Like, and where do I think the Pens are going to do this season? I think realistically they're going to finish eighth in the Metro or seventh. I don't see them making the playoffs because Crosby and Malkin with Tang can't carry like they used to. Eric Carlson's on the decline now. And this is going to be a year for the Pens to sell, sell, sell. And I'm sure Kyle Dubas knows. Like, but if the Penguins do play extremely well and finish first, but in the Metro, I don't think that's going to happen. If they pull Washington Capitals like the Washington Capitals did this year, I will honestly just laugh. But so, what do I predict who's going to be leading score? Crosby all the way. I also predict players like Brian Russ will put up another 30-goal season after putting up his first this year. Again, Malkin, I predict 20 goals and 50 to 60 points. He's reached the decline of his career, like again, Malkin. So, but he's always going to be a legend. Like, you gotta remember, the man's almost 40. Crosby's almost pushing to his 40s. And Chris Letang, So the big three are going to stay here. They're not going to be traded, but I have said possibly Evgeny Malkin could be traded if the Pens, Kyle Dubas, general manager, doesn't want to re-sign him, or if they can't. But I think Malkin will resign for a 2 to 3 year deal, like $3 million. I predict that will happen. So yeah, and players that I hope can perform well to get traded is Tristan Jarry, but if he struggles really bad, it's going to be a long season, Pens fans. So, how do I predict the team's record this year? I say, well, there's 82 games a season. At most, I would say 30 wins, I would say. And I think this is going to be a rough year for Pens fans. I know there's going to be jokes saying we're tanking for Gavin, forget what's his name, who's supposed to go first overall this year. So, yeah, if Tristan Jarry struggles, that's going to be bad. And also, I predicted something that came true. Ryan Graves would get sent down to the AHL, and imagine if Jari struggles and is also sent down to the AHL. And Ryan Graves was supposed to be the next second pairing defenseman, like Brian Dumo, but that didn't happen. So when I, when I look at this Pens team, it's going to be very rough. I really predict that. So yeah, what are your thoughts? Like next time I'll have my jersey on. So thanks for watching.